Good morning. Let's start with exercise, please. Uh, yeah, we do sit-ups today, this morning. Yeah, happy Saturday morning. Uh, all right. Uh, okay. Ah, okay. Oh, 50 times, 50 reps. How long has it been? 1 minute and 30 seconds. That should be good enough for Saturday morning. Well, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Oh, oh. Ah, ah. Whew. Okay. Yeah, happy Saturday morning. We get the show started. Uh, let's see. Water. Yeah. All right. It's quite early this morning. I guess. What time is it? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday. Uh, yeah, I had enough sleep, and so if my body does not need any more sleep, then our bodies wake us up, right? Yeah, we do something meaningful. Right? So some friends of mine told me I should talk about patent law. Yeah, let's do that. Of course, it's been a long time since I studied it. Intellectual property is in U.S. Constitution. I think it's Article 1. Let me look it up, okay? Let me grab my cell phone real quick. Alright. Well, it was already in my pocket, so did not know. Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning. Okay, so yeah, good morning, everybody. I think it was Article 1, okay? So, in the Constitution. I think it's Article 1. Yes, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 8. Yeah. 188, okay, so yeah, the last time I studied patent law, it was how many years ago? I think it was back in 2016. Uh, down in Denver, Colorado, there was this patent law class hosted by none other than USPTO itself, United States Patent and Trademark Office. Yeah, the great instructor. Yeah, the federal employees in patent law. Patent USPTO, that's one of the few U.S. government or federal agency that actually make money. Okay, so from what I heard, they made so much money. U.S. government, federal government have to redirect some of the money that USPTO office made to other agencies. Okay, so yeah, lucrative business. So intellectual property, yeah, we guys I cannot speak for women, okay? But we guys were geeky, nerdy, okay? So we have some invention ideas, many guys. Yeah. So yeah, patent application. You can, if you have original idea, you can write an application and get a patent. Some filing fee, of course, okay? And what patent agents in the USPTO, what they do is they look at your application, your idea, and they do database search. And if it's already patented idea, which is most of the time, okay, then they reject your application, okay, and give you some citation of those prior art. That's how they call it. Okay. I studied patent law when I in my last year in the U.S. Army. So that was year 2013. Okay, and the very next day I got out of United States Army, honorably discharged after 4 years active service. Yeah, after studying patent law 1 year, yeah, I passed the patent bar exam. Okay, so then I was patent agent, although I did not practice it. Yeah, then I learned to law school and came to Alaska, patent, passed the Alaska bar exam. I switched my patent agent license to patent attorney license. So on paper, I'm patent attorney. Okay, though I don't practice it. Well, every now and then, yeah, some inquiries, yeah, pro bono for free. between friends. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I did practice, I guess, technically. Yeah. So yeah, so patent law is basically you if your patent get accepted and admitted to USPTO registry, then you got your patent. What does it do? Uh, you have monopoly, exclusive right to manufacture, make and sell your invention. Right? Uh, pat- Patent law it's mostly mechanical stuff, mechanical machinery. Software that's more copyright. You computer program, okay. Every now and then you can get patent out of your software. It's with some kind of business process, right? So, but that's more rare. Mostly patent is more machinery, okay, more hardware stuff, okay. So once you get your patent, you get certain period of time, maybe a couple of years, more 5 years, whatever, exclusive right to manufacture that product. But USPTO Patent Office they publish your original invention, your application, your diagram, and verbal explanation of what your invention is. Okay, so it become public knowledge. Or if other people want to make money off of it, well, they have to pay you royalty. Okay, you give them license to produce, sell your idea. I mean, your invention. Okay, manufacture, but under your permission, and they have to pay you some money. Okay, sometimes some people you make patent intellectual property, you sell it to other companies, and other company can now is the patent owner. Okay, if some other people want to make money off of that idea, they have to pay them, not you, okay, because you already sold your patent to somebody else. And sometimes what happens is some companies they purchase patents out of in order to hoard it, vault it, and there's nothing you can do about it once you sell it. Okay, to suppress competition. In copyright law, yeah, sometimes they do that too. Okay, Harvey Weinstein, which is not yeah good business savvy man. I mean, he hardworking. He's a European American Jew. Okay, Harvey Weinstein, probably German Jew descent. Okay, yeah, Weinstein that's German name, right? Yeah. Mr. Harvey Weinstein, yeah, he purchased copyright of this Chinese movie, Hero, Jelly, right? And then he hoarded it, he vaulted it. Why? Because he saw this movie, amazing movie, Hero, directed by Chinese director Zhang Yimou. Okay, uh, he bought it and he hoarded it in order to suppress competition. Okay, so that happens in intellectual property, like patent, also copyright. Okay, uh, so but once you sell it, you have no control over it. They may vault it, hoard it, and suppress it. Okay, so yeah, it's not about money. Okay, so you have got some good invention idea. Uh, there's some risk. Okay, when you sell it because you don't have control over it. Okay, so that's patent law. Okay, uh, yeah. Okay, so have you heard this term third world mentality or third world savagery? Maybe I have some of that. Okay, because I grew up in South Korea back in 1980s, 1990s. Okay, but in America, yeah, I guess some part of me have this third world mentality, third world savagery. Maybe some of me is that okay. So because I see, I have also heavy accent. Okay, because I came back to America. I was born in America. Okay, grew up in Seoul, South Korea as a child, teenager. Came back to America when I was like 19, 18 years old. So it was too late. My That's why still have accent after even after 24 years living in America. Okay, people who come to America when they're like 5 years old, they have no accent, foreign accent. Okay, but people who came to America like in their later years, after 15 years, 18 years old, they retain their accent. Okay, it's just biology. Okay, so I mean, I made friends who are like me, kind of like I'm a quasi immigrant. Okay, but some of my friends are real immigrants. Okay, so and with accent, they're from everywhere. Okay, they're from Asia, Europe, Africa, wherever. Okay, so I see some of them still have some third world mentality, third world savagery. Okay, what is it? Well, third world mentality is kind of like developing country, kind of uncivilized, all right, like kind of like rough on the edge. So I have that, and some of my friends have that. Some people I met have that. Some immigrants, okay, third world mentality, kind of uncivilized, underdeveloped, developing country, kind of uncivilized. Okay, and was third world savagery. Third world savagery is kind of like animalistic behavior, like very unevolved. Right? Yeah, I have some of that too, and I see some other people, some immigrants with accent having some of that. Okay, yeah, we all have that. Yeah, that's just labeling, right? In America, born and raised people, yeah, they some of them are uncivilized and animalistic. Okay, so it's not just developing country. Okay, developed country people they have that too. Okay, that's all of us. It's just labeling, right? Yeah, but yeah, it has nothing to do with country origin. Okay, it's just labeling. Okay, we got to continue with mathematics. I'm sorry. Okay, it's for the benefit of future generation. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, and then we get back to mathematics. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, before we get to mathematics, I had a very interesting dream. It was cool dream, okay, but also scary. What dream? Yeah, it was tsunami, okay. It was like a huge wave. How tall? As tall as Empire State Building kind of wave. Big wave, okay. So I was in a town next to some 5 story, no, 3 story apartment building. Next to it, I was outside in the dream. I just had like a couple of hours of, okay. Okay, huge wave. Okay, I was like, I gotta get inside the building, okay, and go up the stairs. So I was doing that, okay, and so and this about 3 4 story apartment building, okay, some windows were open. So I was like, oh my goodness, who keep the window open, huh? So yeah, the tsunami came. So but water came in, but I closed the window. Okay, so I was spared. All right. Oh, so I was like taking breath. Okay. Oh, that was close. So outside still wave, water gushing in. It didn't come into the building though, because I closed the window. Okay. And then it was during the day, but once I got inside the building, it kind of became dark. Okay. Kind of evening, right? And out the window, there was a girl, a lady in her probably mid 20s, like 25, 23, something, college girl, kind of that age. Okay. And she was knocking on the window. And she was like, "Hey, open the window, open the window." And I was like, but she kind of looked scary a little bit, okay, a little bit pale. So I was like, "Oh, is it some kind of ghost? Ghost? Huh?" So I was scared. So I was hesitant to open the window because it was kind of scary. But she was pretty, okay. So yeah. So then, but later on, I decided to open the window and save her. And she said something like, "So yeah, I was pulling her, and she thanked me, and I gave her a hug because she was cold, okay, and it felt so good, okay, yeah. Her body was cold because exposed to this wind and water, and she said something like, "Yeah, we'll be happy together, whatever, something like that." Okay, then I woke up, but when I hugged her, it felt so good. She was like young, good shape, yeah. So that's the thing I had. Funny, huh? Well, just wanted to mention some fun dream, yeah. Tsunami dream, huh? Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with mathematics. If you don't mind, please. I better buy new eraser. Okay, it's gunk. Eh, nasty. Okay, let me wash my hands. So inky. So let's pick up where we left off of yesterday. Uh, yeah. So this algorithm, okay, is set expansion algorithm. What is it? Uh, you apply operator. Okay, you apply operator. Yeah, you apply operator. with elements between order elements like 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Okay, that way you have 4, right? 4 plus 1, 4 plus 2, 4 plus 3, 4 plus 4. So next round it become 1, 2, all the way to 8 because you so unionize with the previous set. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 union 1 plus 4, 5, 2 plus 4, 6, 3 plus 4, 7, 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, so yeah, it is exponential, like 2 to the n, eh? Base 2 exponential function. That's the growth of size of this expansion function. Okay, yeah. Big O notation 2 to the n. Okay, so in computer science, mathematics, complexity analysis. Okay, so okay, so that's that. We got that down. Okay. Yeah. So it's elemental analysis. Yeah, I mean computer science, computational theory, like Turing machine. Well, I'm not a huge fan of that man, Alan Turing. Okay, Mr. Alan Turing. Yeah, I don't like his ideology. Okay, and I think he's very much overrated. But Turing machine, I guess there's some good in it. Okay, because he broke down to very elementary and elements of computing. Okay, but even so, yeah, this Turing machine tape is a theoretical framework, but again, I'm not a huge fan. Okay, but I can appreciate some good in there. Yeah, break down to the smallest elements. Okay, that kind of stuff. Okay, but it does not really have that much usage, practicality, utility. Okay, in my opinion, the elements of computer programming. Okay, Turing machine. I don't like the way he thinks. Okay, I think it's not that useful. Okay, the elements of computer programming is basically if then else statement and the variables, which is data memory space variable. Okay, assignment, right? And so you have variables, constants, and you have if then else statement, and you have for loop. Those are the elements of computer programming. Okay, uh, that's what all the program boils down to. Recursion, yeah, it's just for loop. Okay, yeah. All the other elements in computer programming, they're syntactic sugar. It's just they made it more convenient. Uh, but if computer programming language have these four elements: variable, constant, the constant variable, and if then else statement and for loop, then they're all equivalent. Okay, they call it Turing complete, but forget it. Doesn't have to label with this guy. I don't like his ideology. Okay, yeah, he's LGBT community member, and I don't like LGBTism as an ideology. Okay, so it's yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that man. Okay, anyway, yeah, and the concept of elementary analysis that's not new. All right, so and, yeah, so no, I'm not a huge fan of that guy at all. There's this Turing Award, the highest award in computer science. My recommendation, yeah, they should rename that award after somebody else. Okay, my opinion. My 2 cents. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so integer, if you have 1 and minus 1 to the infinity expansion, okay, then you get integer. Okay. First round, 1 minus 1, 0. So after first round, you have 0 and 1. Okay. Now, 0 minus 1, you have minus 1. Okay. Minus 1 minus 1, minus 2. It goes on forever. So you cover zero to all the way to the negative, all the negative integers. Okay. Now positive integer, yeah, zero minus one. You got one. Okay. Now zero minus two. You got two. And on and on. Okay. So you cover all the positive integers. Okay. Alright. So now it's our high time to formally define what this expansion function is in mathematical language. We know in algorithmic language, computer programming, like pseudo algorithm in conceptual level, right? And we can program this using for loop, if then else variable, okay? Which is a lot easier than expressing in a mathematical language. Why? Mathematical language, that's very primitive, low level, like machine language kind of. It does not have that many syntactic sugar, okay? Computer programming language, they call it higher language, like you have Java, C++, you have Visual Basic, C Sharp, right? A lot of syntactic sugar because they have evolved to make computer programmers' life easier. Okay. But mathematical language is very ancient language. And we can improve it, right? And it has improved. But the advantage of mathematical language over computer programming language is the compactness. Right? You can express the same algorithmic concept in one mathematical sentence, one liner. But to computer program it, it becomes a paragraph. So the power of mathematical language over computer programming language is like its compactness, conciseness. Okay, so yeah, goods and bads in all different languages. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, and then we'll express this in mathematical language. Okay. Okay. So yeah, mathematical language and computer programming language they're interchangeable. Okay, intertranslatable. All right. So, okay. Yeah, let's take 5 minutes. All right. So, yeah, we gotta have a new output, right? Yeah. Hey. we'll use this guy, okay? Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, uh, thank you for your time with me, and but I never ask you to advertise this to other people, okay? Humanology series. Why? What can I ask? How can I ask you for more than your time with me? Okay, I'm just grateful that you are here with me. Okay, and I never ask you to advertise this. Okay. Oh, it's not necessary. Okay. I'm just grateful for your time. Okay. Like when I was running for Alaska State Senate, some kind of generous people wanted to donate money for my campaign, and I said, oh, well, what can I possibly ask more than your vote? That's more than I can ask for. Okay. How can I possibly ask for your vote and your money too? Oh my goodness, no, that's asking too much, right? But yeah, thank you for very grateful. Okay, so okay. Now, yeah, the movie Footloose, yeah, this dance lesson, well, Kevin Bacon teaching dancing to his friend. Okay, it's great, right? Anyways, yeah, some honorable mention. All right, so, I can sing your song. Yeah. Let's hear it for the boy. Say, yeah, let's sing that song. Dennis Williams. Yeah, very beautiful African American lady, right? Yeah. Powerful. Yeah, African American vocalist. Very powerful. African American female vocalist. Okay, very powerful. My baby, he don't talk sweet. He ain't got much to say. But he loves me. I know that he loves me anyway. And maybe he don't dress fine, but I don't really mind. 'Cause every time he pulls me in, I just want to cheer. Let's hear it for bye. Oh, let's give the boy a hand. Let's hear it for my baby. You know you gotta understand. Oh, maybe he's not Romeo, but he's my loving one man show. Let's hear it for the boy. Do 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 do. My baby may not be rich. He's watching every day. Yeah, it goes like it's a good song. Huh? That's that. Okay. Welcome to humanology. We do anything. For God's sake. Yeah, organic, spontaneous, no fixed agenda. Right. Okay. So algorithm is this. Okay. Huh? It's just elements. All right. So uh, for plus. Okay. So E A union union I from 1 to absolute value of A, the size of A, here is 3. There are 3 elements, right? And J is also from 1 to that, 1 to 3, okay. And AI plus AJ. So it's singleton, set of one element, okay? We unionize that. Now, we can define this recursively, right? E A plus N is equal to E A plus N minus 1, comma, plus, comma, 1. So that's the recursive definition. What's the bottom line? Yeah, this E A plus 1 is that. So yeah, it's algorithmically also mathematically complete definition. You have base case and you have the recursive case. Okay, so it's a correct definition. But uh, not every computer program language have recursive support recursion. All right, some ancient languages like Fortran, which is still used in the scientific community. Okay, in like in physics, mathematics. Yeah, Fortran is still being used. Very good language. I have programmed in Fortran for a while. Okay, yeah, and it does not support. Fortran does not support recursion. Okay, but most higher computer programming language they support recursion, but not every language support recursion. Okay, so they have for loop, which is equivalent to recursion. Okay, so and for loop is also a lot easier to understand. So we'll take 5 minutes break and then we'll use for loop equivalent in mathematics, which is like meta function like sigma, pi, union. Okay, yeah, it's basically what for loop is. Okay, so yeah, we'll make an attempt to express this in not by recursion, which we already did, but in for loop, the meta function style. Okay, meta operator like sigma, union. Okay, yeah. Ugh. It'll be a little bit involved. All right, so what is this? Yeah, 1 2 1 3. Well, 1 1 1 2 1 3 2 2. I mean 2 1 2 2 2 3 3 1 3 2 3 3. Okay, so that's what this is about. Two indices, I and J. Okay, A1 plus A1. Okay, A1 plus A1, A1 plus A2, A1 plus A3, A2 plus A1, A2 plus A2, A2 plus A3, A3 plus A1, A3 plus A3 plus A2, A3 plus A3. Okay, you unionize all of them, which means you get rid of all the redundancy. Okay? Multi-set allow redundancy, but this is regular set. It does not allow any redundancy. Okay, you eliminate all the duplicates. Okay, so that's implied in this curly bracket in mathematical convention. Okay, no redundancy allowed. Okay, in computer programming, you have to program that in. Okay, use depending on computer programming language. Some of programming language has this set class. Others they call it vector, whatever. Okay. Yeah. If it does not support some set operation, yeah, then you have to check it. Yeah. Given in this set, like call it vector or whatever, okay. Check and see if it already has this element, if then else. If it's already in there, then don't add it. Else, if it's something brand new, then I add it to the set. Okay. That's like one paragraph in computer programming. Okay. In mathematical language, you have this curly bracket. That's it. It's a very compact language. Okay, so that's power of mathematical language. Very compact. Huh? Yeah. They already defined what set is. Yeah, it does not allow any redundancy. Okay. So, yeah, it's like semiology, symbolism, study of symbols. What's his name? Umberto something, Italian semiologist, study of symbols. Okay, he's known for this movie novel. The later became Sean Connery movie, The Name of the Rose. Okay, so yeah, it's about Bible. It has to do with some monastery monks. Okay, the Catholic Church in back in the days. I watched that movie when I was in Korea. Okay, as a teenager. Okay, it's an interesting movie. What's his full name? Semiologist. I think it's Umberto Eco. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break and then we express this in follow. Okay. So, which is all about here. Okay. So yeah, recursive language recursion is very compact too. Okay. It's cool stuff. Okay. All right. Let's take 5 minutes. Okay. All right. There we go. Yeah. All right. Let's take a break from mathematics, shall we? So, in the news, they say Americans for the first time successfully cloned endangered species, something like black-footed ferret, something like that. Okay, so ferret, they're very beautiful animal, right? It's kind of like a predatory, long-shaped rat, basically mouse, elongated, and it goes by many names, right? Mink, ferret, weasel, ermine, marten. Okay, in Alaska we have some. Okay, yeah, I've seen them. Seen some. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we gotta grab another whiteboard. Ah. Ooh. All right. It breaks my heart to erase all this, okay, but we remember all this. It's easy concept. Analogy between vector subtraction and integral, right? It's easy concept. Yeah, we can remember that. So don't really need to save this. It's saved in our memories. So okay, expansion function. Oh, for loop style. This is all we need. Okay, after like two, three, four, yeah, it's all the same. So it's brain exercise. Okay, in the beginning we do physical exercise. In the beginning of episode, it's our brand new convention tradition here because healthy mind, healthy body, healthy body, healthy mind. Okay, mind and body, they're interrelated. Okay, so we heavily emphasize exercise. All right, so yeah, so perception channel lowers resistance in action channel. Okay, so yeah, education by observation. All right, that's why we do it. Okay, yeah, on camera. Okay, so let me have some time. I want to start drinking because this is like, oh, it's just too much, right? I need some drinking. Uh, so in this humanology, we use alcohol as a lubricant in the study of mathematics because it's too much resistance, too much higher up, this steep uphill battle. So yeah, I don't know about you, but I need some drink. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the previous whiteboard over there. Alright, so uh, alternative definition of expansion function. It's coconut vodka, right? So I have this rubbery funnel and then pour down the vodka and coconut. Well, let's do first step back and do reiterate the very first one, okay? Alright? AI, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Magnet is in this eraser is wearing down, wearing out. We can call this guy A0, right? And we can call this guy after first iteration A1. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, so A2 then A1 union. Well, I'm an amateur mathematician, but well, I don't know about you, okay, but we are also serious too. Okay, we are amateur, but we are serious. We wanna do it right. Okay, so okay, we use tensor notation. Okay, so A0I tensor notation. What do you mean by that? Tensor convention. Yeah, you use subscript and superscript at the same time, which is not new. Okay, in chemistry, like atomic number, atom. Yeah, they do that stuff all the time. Okay, atoms in chemistry, like isotopes, right? Yeah, just how many protons are there? Well, neutrons, right? Yeah, so they do use subscript, superscript at the same time in chemistry, right? So, but we just call it tensor notation. Okay, tensor convention. Okay. Now let's analyze. All right. Okay. A0 is a set. Okay. A0K is a kth element in the set. Okay. Just kth element. All right. Yeah, it doesn't have to be descending order or ascending order. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Just we fix some ordering and call it kth element. Okay. So, okay. That's that. I think this is as far as we will go. All right. So it is recursive definition, and I think that's pretty much it. All right. I don't see any other way to define this other than using the recursive definition. Okay. Yeah. I cannot think of any other way to define this thing. All right. Yeah. We use a lot of set theory in this humanological mathematics. Why? Well, it's very powerful tool, set theory. All right. Mr. Gary Cantor, he's not, I don't think he's one of the founding members of set theory. He popularized set theory, but the founding member of set theory, that's more like piano arithmetic, Italian mathematician, right? Piano and also George Boole, the Boolean algebra, George Boole of England. Okay, those are the founding members. Also, yeah, Venn diagram, Mr. Venn, all right? Those are the founding members of set theory, all right? Uh, Gero Cantor, he's not one of them. I don't think so. He popularized it. Mr. Dedekind, yeah, they're both German mathematicians. Okay, Dedekind, Gero Cantor, they popularized set theory. Okay? I don't think they're founding members of set theory. Right? It's more Peano, George Boole, Mr. Van. I don't know his first name. Okay, they are the founding members of set theory. Maybe De Morgan, right? Back in the days, I think it's French. So is mathematics racist? Is it too white people? Too much white people? I don't think so. Okay. I developed later on in Europe, locality, okay, white people. But before that, mathematics started with brown people, Egyptians, Greeks, Arabs, Arabic number, or India, discovery of zero. big chapter in history of mathematics and also philosophy too. Zero, circle, okay, nothingness. It took Indian yogis, Indian philosophers to discover zero, okay. Other than that, yeah, Arabic number, Arabs, Middle Easterns, brown people, all right. That's where mathematics started, like Greeks, geometry, Egyptians, okay. Yeah, mathematics started with brown people, okay. North Africa, maybe some black people too, Africans, okay. Yeah. Later on, Caucasians in Europe, they learned it from brown people or black people, okay. And later on, yeah, it developed further in Europe. Caucasian white people locality, okay. So there's nothing racist about this, okay. I'm I'm Asian, okay. Asia, yeah, there's some like Chinese remainder theorem. There was some mathematics in China, Japan, Korea, okay, back in the days, but mostly it's Western, like Middle East, North Africa, Europe. All right. So Asians like me, yeah, we just learned. All right. So, okay. I read some interesting news article, like classical music, like Brahms, which is related to Abraham, right? Brahms. You have Mozart, Bach, Beethoven. They're white people, okay, classical music composers, and they're all males too. So is classical music sexist, misogynist, and racist? Because they're all white males? I don't think so. It's just classical music developed in Europe back in the days. That's all. Okay, so yeah. But some people think classical music is racist. I disagree. Okay, so these people, they're funny. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so they're funny people. Okay. Uh, yeah, let's take a break from mathematics, shall we? So yeah, hey, there's nothing wrong with appreciation of white male, Caucasian males like Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. You have Handel, Mendelssohn, and Vivaldi, Antonio Vivaldi. Yeah, they're all Caucasian male classical composers. There's nothing wrong with appreciating Caucasian males work achievement like Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, inventors, or scientists like Isaac Newton or Galileo Galilei. If they were Caucasian males, so what? There's nothing wrong with that. Huh? Nobody get to choose their gender or race. We appreciate African American males. I don't like this terminology with capital B, black, when they use lowercase w for white, lowercase b for brown. Okay, they only capitalize B in black. That's black supremacism. Modern day, post COVID, post Floyd BLM. Okay, I oppose that. I don't think black supremacism is any better than white supremacism. Okay, it's just like this. It is racistic. Okay, yeah, I oppose that ideology. All right, let me refill this coconut vodka. Okay, okay. So you're taking a break from mathematics. Okay, I think we did enough mathematics. Okay, so yeah, let's put this behind us. All right, we did enough for Saturday morning. All right, yeah, let's talk about linguistics, politics, maybe. Okay, race. Very interesting topic. Yeah, it's somewhat difficult topic to talk about. Okay, so yeah, African Americans, they're fantastic. Okay, males and females. African American gentlemen, yeah, very handsome people, very beautiful. Their baritone voice, beautiful. Okay, African American females, extremely beautiful ladies. Okay, they're fantastic. All right, I'm a huge fan, admirer of African American culture. Okay, but their skin tone is not black; it's like darker brown. So I don't think it's correct. So I don't like this terminology, black. They're not black; they're darker brown. Okay, so I rather use the term African Americans. Okay, well, people in Africa, Africans. Okay, they're not black. No, they're just darker brown, which is very beautiful color. All right. Oh yeah, fantastic. Very unique. Yeah, huge fan. Okay, African culture, language. They have some consonant like they have their kind of unique consonant. Because I took some linguistics class when I was in Madison, Wisconsin, undergrad. Okay, yeah, Swahili. I tried to learn it a little bit. Okay, but it was just too difficult to learn. Okay, yeah, their language, their culture, their cuisine, fantastic. Okay, I don't like the piercing culture, but that's some part of Africa. It's not all of them. Okay, how about Pacific Ocean, Pacific Islanders, great culture, right? Amazing dancing and singing, great culture, huge fan. But I don't like tattoo. Okay, Pacific Island tattoo, I don't like it. Okay, but other than tattoo, yeah, huge fan of their music, dancing, culture, cuisine. They're fantastic people. Okay, Pacific Islanders, okay. Samoa, Guam, Tahiti. Okay, yeah, fantastic. Huge fan. Documentary. I listen to their music, watch their dancing. YouTube documentary, okay, about Pacific Island. It's so natural, okay. The way they sing, dance, is so oceanic, like wave, so natural, like birds. Okay, it was super duper cool. Okay, huge fan. I appreciate foreign cultures. Huge admirer of native cultures. Okay, Aboriginal. Yeah, huge fan, huge fan. But when it comes to marijuana, tattoos, piercing, I'm sorry, I have to say no. Okay, but it's just me. Okay, I could be wrong. Okay, but yeah, I don't think they are sound ideologies. It has long history, but not everything that has long history is a good thing. Alright, not everything new is a good thing. Okay, something very old can be good or bad. Something very new can be good or bad. Okay. It's wrong to say, in my opinion. Alright, just because something is very old, tradition is always good. I don't think so. Just because something is very new is always good. I don't think so. Okay. There's good new, bad new, good old, and bad old. Right? Yeah. I mean, flat Earth hypothesis or geocentrism, like it's been with humanity for thousands of years, but it's proven wrong. Okay, Earth is not flat. Earth is round. It's a spherical shape. And no, sun does not revolve around the Earth. It's Earth revolve around the sun. Heliocentrism. Okay, but it took humanity thousands of years to realize that. And when like Galileo Galilei or Copernicus discovered that truth, it was minority opinion. It was like pseudoscience, occult, conspiracy theory, uh, heresy. So they were not popular. But yeah, it was very few people, handful of people, okay? Heliocentrism and round earth hypothesis. It was just a handful of people realizing that. Later on, hundreds of years later, it became majority opinion. Okay, so right, and history repeats itself. Okay, we are saying in this humanology series, okay, Mr. Albert Einstein's special and general relativity theory were wrong. Yeah, for 100 years, all these scientists they lied. It sounds like conspiracy theory, right? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, so is this pseudoscience, humanology? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, we'll leave it to the people. Let the history be the judge. Our descendants. Let them be the judge, okay? We are just expressing our own opinions. We are sharing our discovery. Special and general relativity theories, they are wrong. And we gave to the people alternative theory that we believe to be correct theory. Okay. Yeah, we published articles about it last year. Okay. And we'll see what happens. It's up to the people. It's like freedom of religion, freedom of belief, freedom of ideology. If the people can believe whatever they want, okay, whatever science, science and religion, yeah, there's some commonality, some intersection there. Okay, what scientific theory they would subscribe to is their religious freedom. Okay, their freedom, their right. Okay, it's not their duty, obligation. No. Hey, I'm in America. Okay, I don't know what country you are at. Okay, but in America, yeah, it's a free country. Okay, people can believe whatever they want. Einsteinian relativism. If they want to believe it, yeah, let them. All right. But we suggested, proposed alternative theory. Okay. If they want to switch over, it's up to them. It's up to the people. All right. So we respect their freedom, their right. But yeah, science behave like religion, but they're not supposed to, right? Science is supposed to be objective, rational. Religion is more about emotion, okay, emotional morality, ethics. There is some difference between science and religion, okay? So science is supposed to be objective, rational, right? But people are people, so a lot of people approach science with religious attitude. Okay, so to many people, Mr. Albert Einstein is like God, idol, icon. Yeah, the Prince of Peace. Mr. Albert Einstein during the World War II era, he was like Jesus Christ, superstar. Okay. You have Nazi Germany, Hitler, okay, imperialism, emperor, emperor, Herr, Führer, Führer's Hitler, okay? And there's this German Jew, European Jew, Albert Einstein, who fled Europe to America. Yeah, symbolism, icon of peace, science. In World War II, when all the countries were fighting, scientific community anywhere in the world, they got together around this star in Einsteinian solar system. Mr. Albert Einstein was the sun king, the light of the world. Symbolism, icon of peace. So there was this political pressure. People giving political pressure to scientists to accept and believe in Mr. Albert Einstein's special and general relativity theory. Okay? So all these scientists, we cannot blame them, okay? They will have some political pressure to approve and even to lie, like accounting, okay, writing off, okay, manipulating numbers, data, okay, to fit Mr. Albert Einstein's special and general relativity theory. We cannot blame other scientists, okay? It's all of us, people, giving political pressure to advocate for this German Jew, European Jew, one Mr. Albert Einstein, the Prince of Peace, the symbolism of international harmony and peace, science community in the World War II. That's what happened. But he was wrong. Okay. So we understand why and how it happened. Idolatry of Einsteinian special general relativity theory. But World War II is over. Even Cold War is over. Okay. And there's no persecution of on Jews. There's no more anti-Semitism, right? So yeah, we are free to criticize Mr. Albert Einstein, although he is German Jew, fled to America. Okay, because he's already dead. He's gone. Okay, but his ideology, Einsteinism, is very much alive. Okay, so but he's wrong. Okay, as far as I can tell. Right, and I'm not the only one. We have some predecessors, right? I did mention two of them in the paper. I did. Yeah, I did read their papers, their books, just a little bit. Okay, it was good. Yeah. Maybe they disproved Mr. Albert Einstein's relativism before we did. Okay, I don't know why, because when I read somebody else's paper, I don't pay too much attention into details. Okay, because I'm busy doing my own thing, right? But yeah, it was encouraging and inspiring. So I gave them credits, right? But the disproof of Albert Einsteinian relativism, we did it our own way, though. Okay, but yes, I did read books, papers, our predecessors who thought Mr. Albert Einstein was wrong in relativism. Okay, yeah, so I gave them credit in a footnote. Okay, so acknowledgement, but uh, our own disproof of special general relativity, yeah, we did our own thing. So okay, okay. So we'll see what happens. It's kind of experiment, human experiment. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, yeah, we do what we can. Okay, and we leave it up to the people. We leave it to God. Okay, let them decide. Let history be the judge. Okay, our descendants, right? The people. Okay, yeah, that's all. All right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so and some book rest. All right. Okay. Okay, let's talk about linguistics, right? Well, I'm not a polyglot, but I'm a huge fan of foreign languages, and I did study a lot of languages over 4 decades. I'm 42 years old. Okay, so I studied many languages, but I'm not polyglot, right? I study many other different branches of science, academia. Okay, but I'm not in the level to call myself polymath. I'm not that, okay, but I'm just a huge fan of all different branches of languages, sciences, right? So yeah, linguistics. Let's talk about linguistics. Okay, back in the days when I was in Seoul, South Korea, back in 1990s, as a high school student, right? Uh, there's this professor. Well, he was like also he went to Seoul National University, which is like Harvard of South Korea. Okay, number one school in South Korea, Seoul National University. Okay, it's very difficult to get into. Okay, I didn't. Some of my family members did. Okay, some of my siblings, my dad, my father. Okay, yeah, they went. Also, my grandfather, paternal grandfather. Okay, they went to Seoul National University. Okay, I didn't. I couldn't. I'm not that good. Okay, in academia, right? But there's Harvard, Yale, Stanford of South Korea, Seoul National University. Okay, so this gentleman went to Seoul National University. Later on, he became this secretary of culture, something like that. Okay, so in South Korea, 1990s. Okay, and he is a prolific writer. He wrote many books, and some of his essays he wrote. Yeah, we studied. Okay, so very smart man, a good educator. All right, I don't remember his name, but in Korean language, he wrote these essays. All right, and some of the essays we were required to read is about similarity between two polar opposites. Okay, I'm adding my own stuff too. Okay, so he talked about these two words, black and blank. Okay, I guess he studied some foreign languages too. Okay, so he's a Korean guy, right? Yeah, the term black is black. Okay, I'm adding my own stuff too. Okay, so it's not all about from him. So I'm adding my own stuff. Okay, yeah, blanc in French it means white. Like in Italian, I guess Casablanca it means White House. Blank. You have American movie, yeah. Gross Point Blank, blank. Gross Point Blank. Okay. Okay. Yeah. John Cusack movie. I have that DVD. It's good movie. Yeah. I like that movie. Okay. So blanc in French, or blanca in Italian, I think. Okay. It means white. Okay. Black. It means black. In Spanish, yeah. How do you say black in Spanish? Let me look it up. I think it's negro. Okay. Or negra. Yeah, male, female adjective. Okay, so let me look it up. I think it's negro. Okay. Yeah. So Spanish word for black is negro. Okay. So Again, we are not racist, right? We love all and appreciate all cultures and races, right? We are just putting on the hat of linguists, wearing the shoes of linguists. Okay? Yeah, one, two, three, consonant group. Okay. M, B, P is labial. Number one, consonant group. D, R, S, Ch, Sh, U. Yeah, that's number two, consonant group. Okay. Then H, K, R, G. Number three. Okay. So labial, alveolar, and velar. One, two, three. It says one, two, three. Okay. That's humanological linguistics. Okay. Okay. So yeah, black, blank, like blank in some French, Italian language, it means white. Okay. But black, it means black. Right? So black and white, polar opposite, there's some commonality. Okay. So that's what that essay was about. The Seoul National University professor later on, Secretary of Culture in South Korea back in 1980s. Okay. He wrote essays about that. Okay. Similarity between polar opposite. Yeah, in America they say yeah, opposites attract each other, plus and minus, male and female, they attract each other, right? And globe or Earth, yeah, polar opposites, North Pole, South Pole, very similar. They're very cold. Okay. Yeah, it's circular. Okay. You have x and x axis, right? Far left, far right. In humanology, like topology, yeah, you bend it. It's one dimensional axis, x axis, minus and plus. You bend it together and make it a circle. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of Eastern philosophy, emphasis on circle. Okay. Yeah. There's some similarity between two polar opposites. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you have Republicans, far right Republican conservatives. They lie. Okay. They say, yeah, election was a fraud. President Trump, he got elected. They lie, okay. Far left. Oh, LGBT, yeah, it's good ideology, right? They lie, okay. So far left, far right, they both lie. There's some commonality there. Extremism, far right extremism, like pro Trumpism after January 6th. Far left extremism, yeah, LGBT, okay. They both lie. Far right, far left, they're all the same liars, all right. There's some commonality there, okay. Okay, so linguistics, humanological linguistics, okay. Yeah, so negro, that's black in Spanish, negro, okay. You have Nigeria, NGR, negro, black in Spanish, okay. We love all races. We are not racists, okay. We are just making some linguistic analysis, humanological linguistics. Three consonant group, M, labial, and alveolar, D, T, S, Sh, Ch, U, okay. And number three, vela, okay. G, K, H, okay. Yeah. So we are not racist. We love all races. We appreciate all of them. Okay, so So Nigeria, Negro, it has common origin. Okay, N G R. It's like two, three, two. N G R. Negro, Nigeria. Well, G can be G or J. It could be three or two, right? G, that's three. J, that's two. J, right? Avila versus Vela. Okay. Yeah, language is like that. Okay. But yeah, Nigeria, Negro. Yeah, it has same word origin. Okay. N, G, R. Two, three, two. Or N, J, R. Two, two, two. Two, three, two. N, G, R. Negro. Or N, J, R. Two, two, two. Two, three, two, or two, two, two. Okay. Similar enough, right? Yeah. Some linguistic analysis. In humanology, we do not have time for political correctness. Of course, we spend time to be diplomatic, civilized, politeness. Yeah, we are civil, all right? But you don't want to self-censor too much. Censorship is necessary. Self-censorship is necessary, okay? But you don't want to self-censor too much. Okay, it's something I learned from my professors, teachers. Okay, yeah, you want to be polite, civil, diplomatic, tactful, but do not over censor yourself. It's very important. Okay? Have some balance, yin and yang. Yeah. Yeah, be civil, polite, be careful, mindful of people's feelings, but you still have to express and share with other people your discoveries. That as far as you know what the truth is. Okay? Ideology, politics, yeah, be mindful, but do not mind too much. Do not over censor yourself. Okay. Some of my teachers and professors, yeah, they taught me. Okay. I have great teachers, great professors in my past. Okay. Yeah, do not over censor yourself. Say what needs to be said, but in a nice way. Be polite, political, diplomatic, tactful, okay? But say what needs to be said, okay? We take 5 minutes, okay? And then we talk about humanology linguistics, okay? In 5 minutes, okay? So, yeah, it's challenging a task, okay? So, all right. Okay, so back in the days when Elvis Presley was with us, yeah, the king, okay, he's kind of Caucasian guy, brunette, tall, dark, handsome, whatever. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, he learned from African Americans blues chord progression, right? Uniquely African American musical invention genre. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Elvis Presley, from what I read, yeah, he said, yeah, modern music is about blues or gospel, African American music. Okay, so yeah, yeah, African American, the huge influence in modern music, like rap, hip hop, okay, blues, rhythm and blues, jazz, African American invention. I'm a huge fan. Okay, huge fan. I made this movie back in the days, Therapy for Metaphobia. Okay, yeah, I did compose my own music in computer because I don't play any instrument. Okay, yeah, I use some blues program chord progression like 145 in musicology that I learned when I was in Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, so, yeah, it goes like this. Da 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 it goes like that, okay. Yeah, it's on YouTube for free, okay. Therapy for Metaphobia, right? Blues chord progression, 145, something like that, okay. So, yeah, fantastic. But Mr. Paul Simon, yeah, Mr. Elvis Presley, he learned from African Americans, blues, gospel, right? But Mr. Paul Simon, he was not satisfied with that. He had to go back to Mr. Paul Simon, Simon Garfunkel. Okay, he went to Africa. He wanted some authentic African music and dancing. Okay, yeah, and language. It was very cool, right? Yeah, Diamond on her solo shoes. This music video in YouTube. Okay, huge fan. Okay, this one white guy, very, he's like a Napoleonic, short stature white guy, very Napoleonic, very smart man. Okay, so Muzio, Napoleon, French guy, Italian, French. Okay, he said, yeah, man's stature is shoulder and off. It's about brain. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Paul Simon is kind of Napoleonic, short stature, white guy, very smart. Okay, he went to Africa. Okay, after he broke up with Princess Leia. Okay, in Star Wars. Yeah, Carrie Fisher. Okay, so he went to Africa and learned from them percussion, authentic Africans, not American Africans, but not African Americans, but real African Africans. Okay, because Mr. Paul Simon, he was not satisfied with African Americans, but he wanted to go to the origin, the real root, the real African root. He went there. Just like the Beatles. Yeah. British Americans who went to India to learn zither, like George Harrison, okay, or just percussion, Indian, okay, Indian philosophy, Hinduism, Buddhism, okay. The Beatles, English American band, the Beatles, like George Harrison, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, four white guys went to India, brown people, South Asia, India, okay. Yeah, to learn zither and the percussion, traditional, alright. Yeah, Mr. Paul Simon went to Africa. Diamond on her sole shoes or Just let me sing your song, okay? Paul Simon. Under African sky. Joseph. Wait, it goes like do 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 do. Joseph's face was black as night. The pale yellow moon shone in his eyes. His path was marked by the stars and stood on his mirror. He walked his days under African skies. Under African skies, okay? Yeah, beautiful song. Okay? Yeah, black is very beautiful color, okay? When I was in Fort Hood, Texas, individual night land navigation training, okay? On like Saturday, Friday weekend, Fort Hood, Texas, back in like 2011, okay? Yeah, beautiful black sky at night, right? When we sleep, we turn off the light because we are tired, right? We want it to be black, darkened. It's beautiful. It's resting, peaceful, comforting. Black is very beautiful color. Okay. Yeah. We want to relax, right? If we close our eyes, we turn off the light. It's so black, blank. All right. It's beautiful color. Okay. Yeah. We love Africans, African Americans. Okay. Yeah. Black is very beautiful color. Okay. So, okay. What we want is harmonize the universe, make some peace between all these differences, mutual appreciation, white people, black people, brown people, mixed races. Okay, we want to make harmony, but we want to preserve and protect individual identity. Okay. Well, LGBT, yeah, they say it's about identity, but it's not that. Okay, it's identity of ideology. It's not identity of individuals. Okay, yeah, gayda, gay radar. Okay, because we can tell because LGBT people we can tell. Okay, they have the same kind of attitude, same kind of style. It's not individual identity as a person, but it's they are wearing uniform as an identity of this ideology of LGBTism. Okay. So it's so obvious we can tell they're LGBT or not. Okay, like uniform, right? I was in the U.S. Army. I wore uniform. Okay? It's about self-sacrifice. Okay, we forget about our individual identity. We belong to the U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, Marine, Coastal Guard. They have all their uniform. Okay, Army green, Navy blue, or Air Force, whatever color they have. Coastal Guard, Marine. Okay, well, Army green, yeah, Navy blue, yeah, the color. Okay, forget about your individual identity. You are Army green, Land Force infantry in the forest, Army green, camouflage. Navy, yeah, navy blue, blue ocean, right? Air Force, Coastal Guard, Marine. I don't know what their color is. Okay. So people in the LGBT community, Yeah, it's not their individual identity because they kind of have the same style, same look, same style. Okay, it's the ideological identity. All right, so ideological identity erasing their individual identity. Okay, so yeah, LGBTism is not about individual identity. It's not that. Okay? It's ideological identity of LGBTism erasing their individual identity. Okay? Just like U.S. Army, Navy, you will wear uniform, Army green, Navy uniform, Navy blue. Okay. Yeah. So I did talk about that in these past papers. Ideology being higher than human being. All right. Yeah. So what I said was in the past papers, yeah, ideologies, let's understand what it is because it's people, right? Let's go beyond ideology level. Let us not engulfed, devoured by ideologies, right? Let's understand what ideology is and overcome it. Beyond that, right? Yeah, I did talk about that in the past papers last year. Okay, we take 5 minutes. Yeah. We continue. We have one hour left, so it's Saturday morning, so we have time. All right. All right. Okay. So what we are trying to say is this, okay? The word negative and negate and negro, it has some common word origin. Okay, it cannot be just coincidence. Okay, we love black color with shade, sunglasses. We have melanin. We tan our skin to protect against this ultraviolet light, sunlight. It's too strong ultraviolet. Yeah, we need some sunscreen. We tan ourselves. It's biological evolutionary mechanism to protect ourselves against this strong sunlight. In Africa, yeah, they need that sunscreen, like sunglasses against the ultraviolet light that can cause skin cancer. Okay, yeah, biology, physiological evolution. So that's why their skin is very dark. It's like sunglasses shade, which is very hip, very stylish sunglasses. When I was in law school, Ann Arbor, Michigan, yeah, I was always wearing sunglasses, reflective sunglasses, and green colored, green tune, or even red sunglasses. Okay, when I was in law school, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay, why? Because it looks so cool, hip. All right. So yeah, black is beautiful color, peaceful when we sleep. We turn off the light at night. It's all black, very comforting, peaceful. We fall asleep, right? Black is beautiful color. When I was in Fort Hood, Texas, individual night land navigation training. Okay, I was alone at night in the forest in and about Fort Hood, Texas, Clean, Texas, Cooper's Cove, Hiker Heights. Okay, Belton. Yeah, Samo man. All right. Yeah, went. I know some martial arts. Okay, so yeah, I went out there at night to prepare for the special forces selection course. Okay, for 1 month. Yeah, beautiful black color. Okay, at night, Friday night, Saturday night, all by myself. There's nobody else. It was beautiful black night. Okay, peaceful, quiet, blank. In the forest, individual night land navigation training for to prepare for special forces. Okay, so black is beautiful color. Okay, so, yeah, but at the same time, some other times, yeah, we have some instinct, natural instinct. Okay, we fear darkness. Okay, night, because people we are visual, right? At night we cannot see anything, right? But there are some nocturnal animals, predators like tigers, bears, crocodiles, what have you. Okay, yeah, some night critters. Okay, most crimes happen at night, like burglary, theft. Okay, at night we cannot see things very well. Okay, yeah. So sometimes we are afraid of this darkness, night time. Okay, because we cannot see things. Okay, so that's where this concept comes in. Okay, negative, negate, ng. Okay, yeah, T part that's like negative, positive, negate, or accentuate. T part that's like suffix. All right, linguistically speaking, I know many languages. Yeah, I studied some linguistics. I took one linguistics class, medicine Wisconsin. Fantastic class. Okay. Yeah, negate. T part what? Positive, negative. T part, you can ignore that. Okay. But NG part, okay. Yeah, negro, negate, negative. Yeah, they have some. common root. We are not saying black people are negative people. We are not saying that. We love black people. They're beautiful. We appreciate them. Okay, their culture, Africans. Okay, Nigeria, fantastic country. Okay, yeah, but when we are at night, when it's all dark, we are kind of afraid. Sometimes we have nightmare. We worry about these bears, nocturnal animals, crocodiles. Okay, so we hide and we just hide. Animals, they sleep in the shelter, in the hole, under the ground, right? Yeah. Because some predators, they are nocturnal animals. Bears, okay? They hunt at night. Why? Because they know bears very smart, very intelligent. Okay. Okay, I'm an Alaskan bear. Okay, yeah, I'm an Alaskan bear. Okay, so all these animals they are sleeping, sitting ducks, sitting ducks. Okay, yeah, I'm wide awake because I'm Alaskan bear grizzly. I'm brown bear grizzly. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm big. I need a lot of food. So I hunt at night because these animals they're sleeping, sitting ducks. Okay. So yeah, there are some nocturnal predators like grizzly bears or owls. Okay. Very smart animals. Yeah. We are not saying black is negative. We're not saying that, but it has some common origin. Out of fear of the night, because it's at night, we cannot see anything. We want to hide. So night, blackness, blackout, fear, something negative feeling, fear, right? Yeah, so negro, negative, it has some common linguistical root. Okay. In humanology, we don't have time for political correctness. Okay. We are very blunt. Okay. We are not saying Africans, we are not saying they are negative race. No, of course not. But negative and negro, it has some common root linguistically. Okay. Nobody can say this except for us. Okay, because we are strong and courageous and brave enough to say this. Okay, it's not politically correct. We are not saying black people are negative people. Okay, but negro, negative, it has some common word origin. Okay, because at night when it's all dark and black, the darkness, some negative emotion of fear. Okay, so they have some common origin there. But biologically, evolutionarily speaking, black is good. Okay, yeah, it's like sunglasses protect us from this ultraviolet light. Too much sunshine. Okay, in Africa. Okay, yeah, they have to darken their skin, tanning to protect their skin against this ultraviolet light. They can cause skin cancer. Okay, so yeah, it's so good. Okay, it's hip, stylish, fashionable sunglasses. When I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, I have like 10 pairs of sunglasses, green tint, greenery, okay, or red, eye reflective glasses, okay, yeah. I have many sunglasses. It's hip, stylish, okay, but we cannot ignore this fact. Yeah, negative, negate, and negro, black, okay. It has some common word origin, okay, because people will fear darkness, night, all these predators, nocturnal. animals, like bears and owls, what have you. Okay. Yeah. It was my ethical and moralistic obligation to share this with you. Yeah. Yeah, Google, YouTube, they may block this. Okay. They may cancel my account. I'm okay with that. Okay. I do my best. Yeah, the law of anti-gayism, I did publish it. They canceled me. I went to other publishers. They refused it. Okay. I do my best. Okay. So this humanized paper, yeah, it contains some anti-gayism, anti-LGBTism. Okay. They may reject it again. It has some chilling effect. Okay. We're being civil, enlightened, polite, civilized. We are just trying to have engaged people with some academic, scholarly, intellectual discussion. Okay. But in this day and era of cancel culture, yeah, they canceled this paper, Law of Anti-Gayism. Okay. So it has some chilling effects on me. So I'm taking time to writing this humility paper because it does contain some anti-gayism, right? In the footnote, some paragraphs. I'm taking time because if I try to publish this humanology, copiomology paper, they may reject it, right? Censorship. It's their right, they're private companies, okay? So yeah, I'm taking time. Okay, I'm not quite writing, motivated to write because they're rejecting it. Okay, chilling effect. So my refuge, mathematics. Right, just hide and seek. Right, yeah, yeah. They refused this paper, Law of Antagonism, which was written like 5, 6 years ago when I was in law school. Okay, okay. If you're gonna reject this paper, Law of Antagonism, okay. How about this humanology paper? You're gonna reject it again. You know what? Then I'm not gonna play this game. I don't have time for it. Okay, so that's why I'm not writing. Okay, because even if I write all this down, copiomology, humanology paper, if it cannot be published, then what's the point of writing it down, right? Yeah, as a conservative, yeah, I'm being like many other conservatives out there, okay, censorship, right? So next week, Paulo may get up. Okay, we need some conservative outlets. Okay, yeah, I'm waiting. Okay, I stopped writing because, partially because, yeah, well, copiomology, humanology, too much of that. But at the same time, some censorship, right? Online publishers. I write this all down, but if they're gonna publish it because it's too conservative, in this day and age of liberalism, right? President Joe Biden, okay, pro-gayism, pro-LGBTism, right? Yeah, then what's the point of writing if it cannot get published? So yeah, I'm not quite motivated to write anything down. Yeah, chilling effect, right? I'm not the only one, okay? Many other conservatives, libertarians, Republicans, okay? Chilling effect. Rampant liberalism, Joe Biden, president. Okay. Yeah, we are kind of like not very motivated to produce, right? Yeah, Google, YouTube, they may see this, okay, they may cancel me, cancel the account, let them. It's private company, but at the same time, it's a public company too. It's like government, taxation, advertisement revenue. Yeah, private companies as big as Google, YouTube, or some publishers, they they are kind of like government, taxation, okay, advertisement revenue, right? They have some moral and ethical obligation. Okay. I think they are doing fine. Okay. But small companies like online publishers that I submit my paper to, they're struggling, small business owners. I understand that. Okay. So the bottom line, yeah, we do our best to make this world a better place. The law of anti-gayism paper, there's a lot of good in there. Okay. So it's part law next week. It goes up again. Then I create my account and publish this paper, Law of Anti-Gayism, and some others. Okay, so we need, as a conservative, we need some outlet, freedom of speech, Fourth Amendment right, constitutional right. Okay, yeah, we see. Okay, we do our best. We understand liberalists, left-leaning Democrats. I have many friends there. Okay, they're good people. Okay, caring, compassionate, sympathy. I'm very much liberal too. Okay. I'm quasi immigrant. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate foreign cultures, science. I want brand new things. Big part of me is very much liberal. Right. I come centrist, center right, slightly right leaning, conservative, Christian, Republican. But big part of me, like 49%, is very much liberal, Democratic Party, progressive. Okay. So yeah, we'll see how it pans out. Okay. We do our best, the very best, to make this world a better place for future generations, children, grandchildren. Okay. Parental love. We want our children, grandchildren to be better than us, future generation. Okay. Because they're so beautiful. We want to do our part to make this world a better place for our kids, grandkids, future generation, because we care. We're not perfect. We made mistakes because we are just people, Homo sapiens, human beings, right? But for future generation, we want them to be bigger and better than us, right? Yeah. Some American English expression that I learned from my U.S. Army sergeants, female, male. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic people. Okay. All different races, whites, blacks, browns, Hispanics, Jews, Arabs, Asians. Okay. Yeah, be bigger and better. Okay. Yeah. This parental, unconditional love, parental guidance. Be bigger and better than us, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. This is what I have to say. Thank you. Good night. Bye. Okay. Yeah. I gotta probably get back to bed and sleep. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Bye.